Something on board here, people. We're on the flats by the islands, by the dam. I don't know what we got, but it attacked me like there was no tomorrow.
Hey fly fishers, today we are fly fishing on Lake Texoma. It was a great adventure. 2 separate videos in one here. 2 days over 2 weeks of fly fishing. I'm learning just as you are about Texoma. Be sure you watch all the way through because these are distinctly separated into day 1 and day 2 on Lake Texoma. Alright guys, we're out here on Texoma today, and as you can see the birds are gathering right back there, but I don't see any surface action. I think there's tons of bait in here, but I don't think there's tons of fish. So there's boats over there and they're waiting for the go sign, just like I'm waiting for the go sign right here. We're just off of the launch right over there by 377. I didn't drive too far today. I guess it's only about 65 miles to here, 70 miles, something like that. I don't know. I'll let you know at the end of the video. And you got to stay tuned to the whole video if you want to learn about fly fishing on Lake Texoma. Man, the birds are really gathering over there. You can sure see them. Some over there too. So that's a good sign. But the water here, very off color right now, and that's because of the rains we've had last weekend. And so I'm not holding out much hope for here. We're gonna probably have to run. I think the birds are having a good time. I'm just not seeing that typical surface striper action here today yet. Holding out hope.
Little guy. He's a little guy. That, my friends, is a sand bass or a hybrid? Can't tell which. Nice fish. I think it's an H-bomb. I think it's an H-er. Woo! Not so bad. That's a sand bass. Alright people, looks like it's fall whack-a-mole time here on Texoma. So let's go whack a mole. Jeez man, a lot of running people. I think we got us a catfish. Pretty big catfish. What I think. I don't know. It came up for it though. Not like a catfish. Maybe a drum. May actually be a drum. Whatever it is, it's pretty big. This is an 8-weight rod, and we're in the shallows up against an island on Texoma, and there's just jillions and jillions of bait. I don't know. It's not shaking its head. Not like a catfish. I don't know what it is. It's definitely not a striper, but it's big, and it's not a gar. And it's not giving up. I bet it's a cat. It's just got to be a catfish. Just a lonely old catfish like me. Yeah, I think it's a big old cat. Yeah. Catfish on the fly, baby. Cook it up. Cook it up. I don't know, it might go 5 pounds or so. It's just fighting a lot bigger than its weight, I think. Give him credit though. Came up for it out of nowhere. Yeah, pretty nice cat. Try something a little different here and land this guy. The old bugger going. Of course, if you were here to help me, then I wouldn't need it. Come on, bug him up. There we go. Woo. Texoma, famous for catfish. That's how you say catfish in Indian. Texoma. He comes in at, yep, right at 6 pounds. Not 5.5. I missed by half a pound. Woo! He ate that fly. Oh, that'd make a good sandwich, wouldn't it? Yeah. Pretty fish. Even a catfish is pretty if you look at him from the right angle. Weekend report, Lake Texoma. It is turning into a fall pattern here. You do not have to go far. If you want to fly fish or fish on the weekends on Lake Texoma, we're getting into the sweet spot right now. There's a lot of bait in the coves. There's a lot of people showing up. It's a Friday afternoon and it is just so pleasant out here. I caught one fish earlier. I'm watching the boats come out by the dozens now. It's Friday. What can I say? It gets crowded. Anyway, guys, Texoma, it's coming on. So I'll be here again next week. I plan to be down at the other end of the lake, and we will see you there. We boys and girls, we are out here on Texoma once again. I did not make it in time to go all the way over to Eisenhower Park as I had hoped to, so you know what, we take what we get. We're at the 377 bridge launch over here and getting ready to give it a go. My gosh, it is a beautiful morning here in north central Texas. Let's see what we can do. I see nothing. I see no birds right now. I only hear traffic in the distance. So we'll find out just where this is going to, won't we? Not seeing any action yet. This is where it started on that last trip. I'm gonna run these two stories together, see if it amounts to anything. Bad way to start the day here, is it, people? This is a good way to start the day. We are here on Texoma, and I'm about to turn the lights off because the sun is coming up and it is a beautiful sight, don't we think? Man, beautiful day today. Birds everywhere. Just got to figure out what they're thinking. They are not hitting the water right now. I think they're searching just like I am. So right behind me, right in front of me, right over there, we got buffalo migration here on Texoma. So it's a giant school of buffalo on top of the water here. And they are just going freaking crazy, man. It is coolness. But there's no bait, no chasing over here. They're just breaching over here. Look at all these guys. That is coolness in nature right there. Now look over there. Birds, baby. Birds. Bird is the word. Pretty thick on the boats. Everybody's surrounding me here, running into me. But it happens. It's crowded. It's Texoma. Lots of sand bass for some reason. I do not understand. Ah, these guys are right up on the pass. Following me. It's just sand bass. Just sand bass. Right up on my ass. Go figure. See if these folks follow me to the next place I go. Alright guys, before I go too much further, make sure you get your hands on one of these sawgrass fly rods. People, I sell these at www.texasflycaster.com. Fantastic rod. We're going to hopefully put a bend in it really soon. I have run from one end of Texoma to the other, almost end, the other end. From 377 all the way over here to Denison Dam. Now you remember from previous video, link right up there to the previous video, I was on Denison Dam catching stripers below the dam. Well, we're above the dam now, and I have seen no action on top, which doesn't bother me a whole lot because I didn't expect that. But what I'm thinking, there's the dam right there. Take a look, there it is. We're on the other side of Denison Dam on Texoma. What I'm thinking is that if I can just go deep, use my electronics and go deep, I might be able to find some striper. At the other end where we were, I was just getting chased around by other boats and we were catching sand bass, which is what it is. I'll probably go back to that later. It was about a 40-minute ride from there to here at 25 miles an hour. But I would much rather take a boat than take a car all the way to this end. The nearest thing on this end, there's a ramp right over there up against the dam. It's a terrible, pretty terrible ramp. The last time I was there, maybe they've worked on it pretty bad. And the best one is back in Eisenhower Park, and it's really sheltered no matter what. It's really nice. And but you have to have a parks pass, TPWD parks pass, or pay the $7, $8, whatever, how many dollars to get in the gate. So that's how that works. But Let me just tell you people, I've always seen more fish on this end of the lake than I have on the other until today. I came through the desert and it is an ocean, let me tell you. It is an ocean desert. So we're gonna look around with electronics, see what we can find, if anything, and switch to a sinking line if something shows up. Nothing's showing on top here at all, period, paragraph, end of that story. So anyway, thanks for riding along. Let's go see what we can do. Electronics. All right, we're halfway down the dam. Got the down scan going. Nothing on the scan whatsoever. I've been here for blackouts, and that's usually in the heat of the summer though. So, hey, I see nothing on the horizon. You can look. You can look. Look at that. Nothing going on. It's a little outcropping on the dam right here. We're gonna go all the way across from Texas to Oklahoma. We're headed for Oklahoma right now, baby. And then we're gonna go wander around and then head all the way back. And by the time we get back to the other end where we came from, those sand bass will still be going probably. So we'll see about that. But my electronics are looking pretty bad right now. Pretty bad. Okay guys, I have followed my electronics all the way over to Oklahoma, and I'm not seeing anything. We'll keep going, but we're almost done here on the dam. I'm liking some spots over there I've been before for buffalo and carp, so we'll see what's going on, if anything's going on over there. It's very, very late in the year for that. Still holding out hope that we'll see some blow-ups out here somewhere, because that was a long run. The middle stage of coming from all the way over at 377 here, there was like no guide boats at all. There's roughly 700 guides working on Texoma. There was none for about, I don't know, 3 miles or so of the run. And then they showed up again right here on this end by the dam, because there's no real good launches in the middle, I don't think. So what they do is they don't want to run too far because it costs them gas money. And so they stay close to where they launch, basically. Pretty close range. It's a huge lake, people. It's huge. So there is that, you know. Alright. I'm not feeling any love. Let's go look somewhere else. What do you say? Board here, people. We're on the flats by the islands, by the dam. I don't know what we got, but it attacked me like there was no tomorrow. A lot of bait in here. Don't know. Oh yeah, this is a killer fish, man. Oh yeah, this'll change your life right here. Yeah, what a fish, huh? Woo. Fighting like a banshee. It is a smallmouth bass, people. Oh, what I've always wanted. What I've always wanted. No wonder it's fighting so hard. Look at that smallie, baby. Oh man, smallmouth bass on a fly rod. Look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let me get it in light so you can see it. Let me come around over here. Oh my gosh, it's such a hard fight. Unfreaking believable. Look at that. Smallie, my first smallie on Texoma. On fly. Woo. Oh! Woo! And it's a mean one. It's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Look at that. Woo! It ain't a giant. It ain't a record. But wow, it's a mean one. I'm so happy. Can you tell? Can you tell? Just chomped that fly. And this baby's going back. This baby's going back where she came from. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. Goodbye. Wow. Oh, take that. I will take that. Whew. Nice. Well, we were taking off from the island. I decided to give it one more little kicky poo. And we got something else on here. Probably a sand bass. You know, hey, catching fish is catching fish. Woo. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, nice little sand bat. No, that's a striper. No, what the heck? That's a sand bass, but man, they're kind of mean out here. They like to fight. I saw him harassing the bait because there's so much bait. There's just so much bait. And anyway, so we got sand bass. That's an eater right there. That is one fish taco right there. That is a fish taco, people. Sure is. For somebody else. Generally in schools, but seems to be a lot of solo action today down on this end. Plenty of boats revving through here, checking the dam and stuff. Good luck with that. It's too early, water's too warm, but that smallmouth has ruined me. Alright guys, I'm miles and miles from launch. I've got to plan my return. It's gonna be so long to get there. We've got geese migrating right now over Lake Texoma, and we have monarch butterflies flying over as well. Of course, Texoma also has eagles on it, so it's a wonderful lake that's very diverse. If you get a chance, come check out Texoma. We're gonna start running. Let's see what we run into. I can't believe I caught a smallmouth finally out of the blue. It fought so hard on my 8-weight sawgrass that I didn't know what it was at first. I didn't know what it was until I landed it because it was so good, so great of a fighter. I'm still kind of shaking from it, you know. All right, guys, let's roll it up. Let's move on back towards that way to the west. See what we can do. Well, we're at the end of the day. We're gonna play whack-a-mole a little bit more before we go home. Man, a long day. So long, in fact, that the evening bite has started here. We're playing whack-a-mole, and there's two ways you can play whack-a-mole. You can chase them. You can sit on top of them and wait for them to come to you. Birds out that way. They keep moving around. I'm getting chased. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, boys and girls, but I think I'm gonna wait for them. What do you think? Good idea? Can you believe it's this calm on Lake Texoma? This never happens. I'm not gonna chase. I'm not gonna chase. Let's see if they come to me. I hear them everywhere. Ooh, big gar. Ooh, big gar out here. All right, guys, I'm gonna close this one out. Whack-a-mole is no feck-a-mole. It is a pain in the ass-a-mole. Yeah, you can see the blitzes right out there. But I'm running my battery down just chasing them. So I'm not going to chase them anymore. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Lake Texoma seems to be a really moody place, but it's coming on. It's getting better and better. That's the thing about Texoma right now. Either it's getting better or I'm getting better. Smallmouth bass, how can you knock that? Man, that was awesome. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.